Silent Command Nation. I'm Keri McCourt. I'm the head conductor of the Phantom Regiment, and I'm with Ben Stone, hello, the 2023 trombone soloist. And I'm also with Micah Sullivan, who's a very brand new member of the Phantom Regiment. We're heading to April Camp. Ben, what are you most excited about for April Camp?
I'm excited because April Camp means we are one camp closer to finally moving in and getting started.
I am excited to see my friends again and hopefully learn a little bit more about the show. Keep up to date with me and my April Camp journey. We made it to the Charlotte airport and we're standing in line for security. I hate going through TSA. Micah's not very good at reading signs, so Micah, how about you tell us where you think the bathroom is?
This way. There's a sign that says restrooms.
Good job. Well, we made it through security and it was very stressful having to take my shoes off and everything. But I didn't get stopped for my baton this time, which usually I do, which is really stressful. My week leading up to camp was actually really busy. I finished student teaching at elementary school on Monday, which was a lot of fun. And then I got to meet with JD since we live in the same area and go over some of the music that we'll be doing at camp. Got to hang out with my friends a lot on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, which was a lot of fun. And when I wasn't hanging out with my friends, I also taught a drum major clinic, the high school I student taught at, which was really, really fun, a really good opportunity for me and for the students. And whenever I wasn't out and about, I was just practicing, learning the show music and preparing for this weekend. Hey, Micah. We just landed in Chicago, Illinois. We found Liam Minogue, the euphonium soloist of 2023. On the whole plane ride, I read at guitar. Ben and Micah slept. How was your flight, Liam?
I'm so tired. It's been a day since I flew.
It's gonna be a really long weekend. You'll do great.
It's not really like used.
We made it to Rockford and we made a pit stop at Cracker Barrel. My mom has joined us, best volunteer on the food truck. Say hi, Micah. He's just waking up. Hey, Silent Command. I'm with Claire and Bernie and Jonathan and my wonderful mother over there who's a food volunteer just got us these matching bracelets that say Team Hands. Everyone say 1, 2, 3. Thanks, Mom. You're welcome. Just finished the first day. It's Friday night. I'm with Thomas Bastine and Parker Wicker and Ben Stone, the euphoniums.
Yeah.
How was your block? What did you all do tonight?
It was good. It was all Viz. Today we worked on a lot of flutter and jazz run. And before that, we did a lot of movement across the floors, which was great. Personally, visual is my favorite block.
A lot of dancy today. It was very fun.
A lot of on-the-ground stuff.
Yeah.
Cool.
It was cool.
Inversions and such.
Good morning, Silent Command. It is breakfast time here at Phantom April Camp. I'm with some really awesome people. Bernie, what did we have for breakfast?
We had eggs, muffins, not muffins, plain, yogurt, and orange juice.
And donuts and fruit. Ethan, describe to us your orange.
It was good. Tasted like it was frozen and then warmed back up at room temperature, but it was good.
You ate like half of it. What do you mean?
For the pieces I did have, but it was like 6 out of 10.
Okay, thanks, Ethan. Hey, I'm here with Bernie. We just finished doing visuals with the low brass, and now we're practicing show music together. Bernie, what is one tip you would give to a drum major when it comes to learning show music?
I think it's really important to score study without looking at the music first.
We didn't practice this 10 times already. Yeah, score study.
Yeah, on top of that, listening to the music as much as you can before you go to sleep, while you're driving, and anytime you get a chance to listen to the music.
Yeah, for sure. And I always go for time, tempo, and clarity first, and then add things like cues later. Yeah. Ready? And... We just finished Saturday. I'm here with Colin and Noah and Patrick. Tell them what we just did. Tell us about your day without spoiling it.
It was a full reveal, pretty much. I would say it showed us uniforms, props, like explained the whole theme, everything.
Yeah, can't talk about it though. Sorry.
Secret.
How was your day, Noah?
It was good. I think tonight was my first full ensemble with the drum line of the season, so that was super exciting.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thanks for being in the vlog. Bye, vlog. Hello, Silent Command. The time is 12:29 a.m. Lights out is at 12:30, but the lights turn off automatically at 12:04. So it's about to be 12:30 any second now. Good night, Phantom Regiment. I love when they do that. Yesterday was a really long day, but it was really fun. Brass split up into high brass and low brass, and one went to Vish and one went to subs in the morning, and then in the afternoon they switched. I did some movement and dance with the low brass, and then did some PT with the high brass later. Between the start and end of block, just did some stuff for admin, practiced show music. It was a really easy morning. And then in the evening, I worked with percussion with Jonathan, and Claire and Bernie worked with the brass. And then at night, we all came together and put my favorite movement of the show together as a full music ensemble, which was so much fun. Just finished putting on some makeup and I am lost. I always forget my way around this school and other schools. It's 7:52 and I'm about to wake up the drum corps at 8 a.m. I think one of my favorite things about April camp, well, this is my last April camp, my last camp ever. So sad. My favorite thing about April camp is just honestly the whole corps being together for the first time. There's something very special about the drum corps this year. I made a goal for myself to have at least one like actual meaningful conversation with every person in the corps by spring training. There are a lot more people in the corps than I remember. Really smart, really talented. So it's gonna be a good season. We are at the airport. April camp is over. T-minus 23 days until move-ins. What was your favorite part about camp, Ben?
Getting to put everything together with the percussion for the first time. It was really cool.
What about you, Micah?
I agree with it. It was just fun to play with everybody.
Same. I'm finally back home from April camp. If you see a little like double Keri moment happening, it's because there's a crack in my phone camera. But just a recap of how April camp went, got to Chicago around 2 p.m. on Friday, went straight to Auburn High School, which is one of my favorite facilities we've ever stayed at. So grateful that they're having us back again for another April camp, and was just a lot of packing, beginner member meetings. I know that Color Guard was finishing up auditions this weekend. Brass and percussion were doing a lot of visual on Friday night. Woke up at 8 a.m. on Saturday morning, and it was a lot more of just visuals, music, fundamentals, and the brass and percussion finally got together to work on the last two movements of our show. And we also got to talk to some people from the city of Rockford, got some free shirts, free stickers. It was really cool. Free pizza. Sunday, it was a really, really short day, mostly just music ensemble. The percussion and brass got together again, and then we cleaned up, and it was a really, really easy weekend because our leadership team and our admin is just so amazing. I've just gotten to see how the corps has grown over the past 5 years, both in membership and in everything. And this is probably the smoothest April camp I've ever been to. So now there are like, I think 22 days until move-ins. So some things that I'm doing as a conductor to prepare is a lot of setting up meetings, leadership meetings, returning member meetings, and of course a full core meeting just to prepare everyone for what to expect going into move-ins on May 21st. We're really lucky to be staying at Kentucky Wesleyan for spring training. It's like an amazing facility. Everything is like really close together. Dorms that we're staying in are air conditioned, which is really nice. And I'm really excited. Other things that we'll be doing is figuring out tour jobs, packing lists, and just a lot of logistic things that is the more, probably the more stressful side of what it's like being a conductor, being a drum major, is just handling all of the logistics. A lot of people in the Corps have never done drum corps before, or they haven't done it at the Phantom Regiment. And it's just a big adjustment. So trying to make everything as smooth and comfortable for everyone as possible. I got home from camp probably around midnight, like 12:30 a.m. With 22 days until spring training, there's no room for any breaks. So it's just going to be a lot of practicing, a lot of grinding out information and getting it back into physical shape until then. But it's going to be fun, and I can't wait for y'all to see what the 2024 Phantom Regiment has in store for you. Go Silent Command!